Welcome to the 2024 recorded business meeting of STR. My name is Louise Morse, and I am this year's division chair. The STR division promotes scholarship and professional development in the field of strategic management. We seek to contribute to the intellectual growth of our members by providing research, teaching, and professional development activities, as well as networking opportunities. We do this via a series of conference and also non-conference activities. Our goals include advancing the creation and dissemination of strategic management research among STR members, members of the broader AOM and other stakeholders and institutions, connecting members of the global strategic management community to each other and other scholars in allied management fields, and of course, championing the external standing of strategic management field. As of July 2024, we're still the second largest division of the Academy of Management with more than 5,500 members. The purpose of the annual business meeting is threefold. First, to communicate relevant events to our members and hold our officers accountable for their decisions by providing an overview of the state of the division. Second, to build our community by recognizing and celebrating those with award-winning contributions to our division and the field, and to express our gratitude for the work done by our current volunteers, and also welcome newly elected and appointed volunteers to their roles for the coming year. This is an overview of the STR division. We're quite a large division. As I already mentioned, we have more than 100 volunteers working every year for the division. At the top of row of this slide, you can see we have 5 elected officers that work with different initiatives. Then we have EC members allocated to each of the officers. They work together with the officers on different initiatives. I will go through those in a minute. We have the research committee that helps us review papers for various awards. The teaching committee works with our teaching initiatives. We have an awards committee that works with selecting our career award winners. In every second year, we also have an emerging scholar award committee that is in uneven years, so that took place last year and will take place again next year. Then we have our global reps committee, communication team, and the membership engagement committee. And those committees all work with outreach of our division. And then finally, we have our appointed officers, the treasurer, secretary, communications director, and the membership engagement chair. This year's elected officers were myself as division chair. We had division chair-elect Deepak Somaya from the University of Illinois, program chair Brian Wu from the University of Michigan, assistant program chair Ishin Guler from the University of North Carolina, and past division chair Michael Leiplein from Ohio State. The 2023-24 executive committee consists of 12 members. In the top row, we have the members serving from 23 to 25. They serve for 2 years. In the bottom row, we have the outgoing executive committee. So they serve from 2022 until 2024. We're grateful to all of these executive committee members for all the hard work they've done for the division this year. And I will talk a little bit more about that in a minute. Our appointed officers are invaluable to us. They have long expertise and dedication to the division. They've served the division over many years, and so help retain a lot of the knowledge transfer and the knowledge and expertise of the division. The appointed officers for 2020 to 24 were our membership engagement chair, Andy Wu from Harvard Business School, the division secretary, Dave Maslach from Florida State University, our communications director, Paolo Aversa from King's College London, and our treasurer, Paul Drenovich from the University of Alabama. I want to thank all our 4 appointed officers for their invaluable expertise and amazing dedication to our division. Please do thank them if you see them in Chicago. This year, the second year research committee consisted of 12 members. The second year research committee members worked with assistant program chair Ishin Guler this year to help review papers for the best paper awards. Please take a moment to recognize each of the second year research committee members: Louis Ballesteros, Julia Butner, David Clow, Ilya Kuipers, Easley, Kwang Gu, Ashton Hawk, Sung Kui Hu, Min Jung Kim, Eunice Ree, Victoria Sevchenko, and Cheryl Winston-Smith. Thank you very much for your hard work on the reviews for the Best Paper Awards this year. The first year research committee members are here, also 12 members. They worked with Division Chair-elect Deepak Sumaya to help select the finalist and Best Dissertation Award winner. Please take a minute to recognize these members: Mario Amora, Christiane Bode, Andrew Boyson, Jasmina Chauvin, Teresa Dickler, Brian Krause, Yong Lee, Ariana Marchetti, Leandro Pongalupe, Marco Testoni, Ulya Solmon, and Sandy Yu. Thank you very much to all of you for your work this year in reviewing the many dissertation submissions. Our teaching committee works with various teaching initiatives, including the consortia at the annual conference, but also online events that happen during the year, updating our website, and the teaching clinics that we offer. Please thank Constina Cuyosis, Jennifer Kwan, Michael Mole, Felipe Monteiro, Craig Armstrong, Paul Seaborn, Nathan Furr, and Marlo Ravindra. The teaching committee was headed up by Chair Deepak Sumaya, and he was supported by the executive committee member, Xuan Santalo. Thank you very much to all of you for your work with the teaching committee this year. Deepak Sumaya also chaired the awards committee this year, and he worked closely when Manuela Horn-Weiss, she worked for the second year with the awards committee. So thank you very much, Manuela, for your hard work with the awards committee. We are grateful to the awards committee. The awards committee select the Career Award winners. This year, the awards committee consisted of Oliver Baumann, Xavier Martin, Daniel Leventhal, Kathy Eisenhardt, Marguerite Versema, Giovanni Gavetti, Kathy Maritan, Lawrence Capron, and Axe Sahir. Thank you very much to all of you for your work in selecting this year's Career Award winners. I worked this year with Fabrice Lumineux with the global representatives. Our global representatives organize a variety of outreach initiatives that I will talk a little bit more about later. Thank you very much to Edgar Ramirez Soles, Vivian Gu, Sandro Cabral, Teresa Onaji Benson, Peter Hayden, and Martina Pasquini for your work with the global representatives this year. Your work is very important in helping us reach those members that live all over the world and are not necessarily able to attend the annual Academy of Management conferences. The Membership Engagement Committee work with initiatives reaching out to our members. This year, they are headed up by Andy Wu. He's the chair of our Membership Engagement Committee. And we have 8 members of the Membership Engagement Committee. They are Thomas Teodorovich, Keith Pennington, Buki Oyedeu, Carlos Inyo, Aldona Kapinskaita, Tyke Ryan Charlton, Sina Koshokan, and Cameron Miller. Thank you very much for all your work this year in creating initiatives, both online and at the conference, engaging our members. The communications team is headed up by Paolo Aversa. He oversaw this year Laura Doria, Scott Johnson, Beverly Rich, Marco Menavini, Chris Sable, Mira Soravand, Yuki Yuan, Luigi Mosca, Yixing Kui, Jingjing Ao, Maria Rita Micheli, Ilaria Orlandi, and Francesca Huela. We want to particularly thank the outgoing members of the communications team, Ilaria Orlandi and Chris Sable and Beverly Rich. And then we want to say a special welcome to Francesca Huela, who's joining the team this year. The communications team work with the STR calendar on the website. They work with the discussion board on the STR, where people can post announcements. We also have outreach in China on Bilibili, channels that can be reached in China. We have Luigi Mosca doing a tremendous job curating videos and posting those on our YouTube channel so that content can reach our members. Jingjing works with X, formerly known as Twitter. Maria Rita works with LinkedIn, and then Ilaria formerly worked with Instagram, and Francesco will take over the work working with Instagram to communicate all the important things that we do at STR. I will now hand over to past division chair Michael Leiplein. He will present this year's election results, and I want to extend a big thank you to Michael Leiplein, Dave Maslach, and Aline Gatinon for managing the elections this year. Thank you very much to all of you for the hard work in making sure that we can, in electing the future leadership of our division. Thank you.
Thank you, Louise. My name is Michael Leiblein, and I'm serving as the past division chair of the division this year. One of my responsibilities in this role is to run our officer and committee election processes. Today, it is my honor to introduce the next generation of elected STR leadership. Before introducing the new members of our team, I'd like to thank Dave Maslach and Aline Gatinon for their assistance with the process. They were great assistants. I would also like to thank the membership for participating in the process. You may know the AOM tracks our engagement every year, and we reached a local peak this year in terms of engagement and involvement of the membership in the election process. Let me also offer a few words about the process. It's a very open process. The STR division membership nominates and votes to elect our assistant program chair and executive committee members. For the assistant program chair position, the membership may nominate anyone who previously served on the EC. For the EC role, the membership may nominate any STR member in good standing. The current elected officers and EC members meet during the winter to form a ballot based on these nominations. This is an extensive process, long discussion. The membership then votes on the APC and EC ballots to select our next generation of leaders. The STR officers and EC members also appoint members to our research, teaching, awards, and membership engagement committees, as well as our global representative team. So this year, it is my honor to inform everyone that Nan Jia from the University of Southern California has won the election for our assistant program chair role. This will start a 5-year leadership cycle for Nan for winning this election. As part of her responsibilities, she will be overseeing next year's PDW program. The EC is the primary governing body of the division, and they nominate candidates for leadership positions that I just mentioned and help the officers with other activities. The incoming executive committee this year includes David Clough from the University of British Columbia, Christina Fang from NYU, Katie Michelson from LBS, John Motsley from HHSA, Francisco Polidoro from UT Austin, and Maggie Zhu from Michigan. The remaining committee members are appointed to these positions. The awards committee, which is depicted on this slide, is responsible for the division's major awards, and the teaching committee is responsible for an increasingly number of important activities. We look forward to engaging with Russ Koff from University of Wisconsin, Dave Collis, one of our career award winners from HBS, Asim Kaul from Minnesota, Zhao Lu also from Minnesota, and David Teese from Berkeley, and this year's STR Distinguished Scholar winner. Our new teaching committee members are Natalie Burford from YESE, Daniel Ching from Siebes, Trish Gorman from Washington University, St. Louis, but moving out west, I understand, and Cecilia Gu from Georgia State. Our research committee has 12 new members. The entire committee consists of 24 and assists with divisional conference paper awards as well as our dissertation awards process. We look forward to working with these outstanding individuals, including Daniel Albert from Drexel University, Afonso Almeida Costa from Nova School of Business, Francisco Brahm from LBS, Jonathan Bundy from Arizona State, Aaron Hill from the University of Florida, Neri Lee from KAIST, Liaria Orlandi from Copenhagen, Jens Schmidt from Aalto, Ralph Wilden from Macquarie, Fibo Wilbins from INSEAD, Adam Wowak from the University of Notre Dame, and Adele Jing from Santa Clara. If you see these folks, please congratulate them on being appointed to this important committee. Our membership engagement committee and global representatives committees are increasingly important parts of our community. The membership engagement committee does just that. They engage our members, and they do so in many different and creative ways throughout the year. We welcome Daniel Albert, who's doing double duty from Drexel, Charlotte Jacobs from Louisiana State, and Naga Damaranju from Sonoma State to this important committee. Our global representatives also offer a lot of activity. This committee helps keep the officers in the EC apprised of membership interests across 6 regions of the world, as well as organize several regional events. So please join me in welcoming Marina Gama from South America and Eduardo from Central America to this team. So it's back to you, Louise. Thank you for your time.
creating a great program for STR.
Thank you, Deepak. I'm delighted to present this year's Program Chair report. Our program team included myself and 3 executive committee members, Oleg Horn, David Tan, Zach Hernandez. Their tremendous contributions were crucial in putting together this program. Additionally, Wei-Kun Yang, a PhD candidate in strategy at the University of Michigan, served as our program assistant and provided exceptional support. My deepest gratitude goes to Oleg, David, Zach, and Wei-Kun for their dedication and outstanding efforts. We also had a group of trusted reviewers who stepped in at the last minute to provide high-quality reviews, ensuring the timely completion of the review process. Your exceptional commitment and professionalism are deeply appreciated. I'm thrilled to share some inspiring news about our program. This year, for the first time in our history, the STR division received over 1,000 submissions. We reached a total of 1,006 submissions, a 7.4 increase from last year, including 875 papers and 131 symposia. In particular, about 76% of our submissions had a primary author from outside the United States, representing 46 countries. This growth and diversity highlight the vibrancy and enthusiasm within our global community. We were fortunate to have 1,272 reviewers signing up from across the globe, despite a slight decrease of 2% in reviewer numbers. Our reviewer community spanned 57 countries, which is a testament to the global reach and the diversity of our community. I'm especially proud to report a completion rate of 92.6% for assigned reviews. I thank all the reviewers once again for your tremendous effort and for being such a vital part of our community's success. I will now hand it over to our Assistant Program Chair, Ishin Gula.
Thank you, Brian. I'm Ishin Güler. I'm the Assistant Program Chair for the Strategic Management Division this year. Before I move on to my report, I would like to thank Brian Wu, our Division Program Chair, for his incredible work this year. This is the first year in which we have exceeded 1,000 paper submissions. And Brian, along with the help of his team, has worked incredibly hard to prepare an exciting, engaging program. Thank you, Brian, for this amazing service to the division and the field. Now, on to my report. As STR, we have received 43 professional development workshop submissions this year, and this is on track with what we had received last year. We were able to accept 35 of these, and we also co-sponsored 71 PDWs with other divisions. We have a really exciting PDW program with sessions focusing on various theories, phenomena, research methods, and teaching. I encourage all of you to check out this fantastic set of workshops on various topics that I hope will be of interest to our members. In addition to the professional development workshops, the division also sponsors several consortia. This year, the Dissertation Consortium co-chairs are Hyunjin and Seth. The Doctoral Consortium co-chairs are Joe and Jillian. Junior Faculty Consortium co-chairs are Anu and Francisco. Mid-Career Consortium co-chairs are Heli and Govert. Junior Faculty Teaching Consortium co-chairs are Marlo and Michael. These co-chairs have worked very hard and put together an excellent program with the participation of faculty and doctoral students from around the world. If you have the opportunity, please thank our co-chairs and panelists for their extraordinary service. In addition to these consortia co-sponsored by the division, we also support a number of professional development workshops that are featured on an annual basis at the moment. These would not be possible without the work of many volunteers who act as organizers for these workshops. We thank Wesley, Maria, Ili, and Pavel for organizing the Junior Faculty Paper Development Workshop. Constantina and Craig have organized the teaching clinics this year. And last but not least, Managing Your Dissertation workshop was organized by the winner of the Best Dissertation Award last year, which was Leo, along with the 4 other finalists, Nianchen, Yoju, Sylvia, and Janku. Thank you for this valuable contribution to our members. I would also like to highlight this workshop organized by our global reps called Fostering Publications from Around the World in Leading Strategy Journals. It's organized this year by Martina, Sandro, Teresa, Edgar, Vivian, and Pitosh. Thank you for organizing this workshop, which helps encourage global participation in strategy research. Last but not least, there is one member of our executive committee that I would like to especially thank. Joanna has worked very hard to help organize the PDW program, conference awards, and conference logistics. I really want to thank her for her incredible work.
Thank you, Ishan. My name is Deepak Somaya, and I'm this year's STR Division Chair-elect. The Division Chair-elect works most closely with the Teaching and Awards committees. I'd like to offer my sincere thanks to the members of these committees before sharing with you some information regarding our non-conference or career awards. The Teaching Committee consists of 8 individuals who undertake a number of teaching initiatives, including updating our teaching website and organizing online workshops, teaching PDWs at the annual conference, and the Teaching Consortium. A member of the Executive Committee, Juan Santalo, served as a liaison between the officers, primarily me, and the Teaching Committee. I would like to thank Juan and each of the committee members, Marlo, Constantina, Jenny, Michael, Felipe, Craig, Paul, and Nathan for their invaluable service. The Awards Committee consists of 10 individuals who provide an extremely valuable service to the division in helping us decide important career awards. Because our division has a policy of isolating the division's officers from the awards deliberations and decision-making, an executive committee member plays a particularly important role in coordinating the committees and liaising with the division chair-elect. Manuela Hohenweiss played that role this year, and I would like to thank Manuela and each of the committee members, Oliver, Xavier, Dan, Kathy Eisenhart, Margaret, Giovanni, Kathy Maritan, Laurence, and Axe for their invaluable dedication and service on this committee. Let us now turn to the awards themselves. First, I would like to recognize the 2024 Outstanding Reviewers. Every year, the STR division recognizes members that stood out as excellent reviewers along several criteria. This slide presents a list of this year's outstanding reviewers. We could not process the many proposal submissions we receive every year without a set of dedicated reviewers, and reviewers such as those listed on the slide help us select proposals for inclusion in the program and provide useful feedback to our members. While many excellent reviewers are not listed here, we appreciate the service offered by all of our reviewers, and without your contributions, we would not have such a compelling program. So thank you, and a special thanks to these outstanding reviewers. An important career award offered by the STR division is the STR Distinguished Scholar Award. This award is offered biennially and recognizes an individual who has developed a set of ideas and fundamentally advanced research and understanding in the field of strategic management. While these ideas may involve specific theoretical or empirical discoveries, priority is given to their importance to their field rather than the accumulation of disparate facts or findings. The intent is to recognize contributions that significantly impacted the development of the field. In terms of process, we accepted nominations from the division until January 26th. At that time, we collated nominations from this and previous years and asked the awards committee to review and evaluate those nominated for the award. The committee collected further data on a short list of leading candidates, deliberated, and ultimately selected an award winner. The winner of the 2024 STR Distinguished Scholar Award is Professor David Teese. Professor Teese is professor of the graduate school at the University of California, Berkeley. He is a recipient of numerous awards and recognitions, including the Herbert Simon Award, the Best Paper Prize of the Strategic Management Journal, and the Academy of International Business Eminent Scholar Award, and has been elected Fellow of the Academy of International Business and Fellow of the Strategic Management Society. He has been recognized by royal honors and received honorary doctorates from 8 universities across North America, Europe, and Asia. Professor Teese has also built important institutions for the field of strategic management, including co-founding the journal Industrial and Corporate Change and the Consortium on Competitiveness and Cooperation, also known as CCC. In highlighting Professor Teese's contributions, the nominating individuals and the STR Awards Committee highlighted his groundbreaking work on dynamic capabilities and their role in sustained competitive advantage, and in addition, also noted his remarkable contributions in multiple other areas, including the theory of the firm and how firms organize and create value, especially in the multinational context and in uncertain environments. David was recognized as a pioneer in the study of value creation and appropriation by innovative firms, with research that straddles levels from within firm knowledge transfer to the foundations of firm level and national competitiveness. Moreover, David has revisited his seminal contributions over the years, repeatedly deepening his thoughts and opening new boundaries for future generations of scholars. All in all, the committee recognized David as an exceptional engine of progress for the field of strategic management. The STR division congratulates David Teese on being selected to receive the 2024 STR Distinguished Scholar Award. We will be celebrating David's many contributions to the field of strategic management at the STR Awards session in Chicago. We now turn to the Outstanding Educator Award, which was formerly known as the Irwin Outstanding Educator Award. The Outstanding Educator Award recognizes a scholar who's demonstrated a long-term commitment to and an expertise in educating strategy students. The award alternates each year between a focus on doctoral education in odd-numbered years and MBA and EMBA education in even-numbered years. This year, the award recognizes a scholar for their contributions to the MBA and executive education in strategic management. In terms of process, we again accepted nominations from division members until January 26th. In addition, we considered nominations from previous years, and the STR Award Committee then reviewed nominations, collected additional data on finalists, and selected an overall winner. This year, the winner of the STR Irwin Award for Outstanding Teaching is Professor David Collis. Professor Collis has held several faculty positions at the Harvard Business School, including the Thomas Henry Carroll Ford Foundation Adjunct Professor, the MBA Class of 1958 Senior Lecturer, and Associate Professor in the Strategy Group. He is an Academy of Management Distinguished Educator and a Strategic Management Society Fellow. Professor Collis is the author of over 30 articles and book chapters and several impactful and widely used books. He is the recipient of numerous awards for excellence in teaching and publication, including the 50th Anniversary McKinsey Award for the best article in the Harvard Business Review. His numerous cases and articles have sold over 2.5 million copies, making him one of the best-selling authors for the HBS Case Center. In conveying this award, the STR Division Awards Committee, with the help of testimonials and letters provided by colleagues and students, recognized several indicators of the impact of David's teaching, as well as his significant impacts on the teaching of strategy throughout our field, both through the teaching materials he has created and disseminated, and through the mentoring and support of other strategy scholars in their teaching. David was recognized for contributing powerful original concepts and analytical approaches to corporate strategy, and also for his comprehensive, well-researched, and highly engaging cases and teaching notes. His presence in the classroom was described as magnetic, a true superstar in action. And co-teaching with him and benefiting from his generosity with time and advice was described by colleagues as a transformative experience. The STR division congratulates Professor David Teese on being selected as the 2024 STR Outstanding Educator Award. We will be celebrating David's many contributions to education and strategic management at the STR Career Award session. Congratulations to all of our Career Award winners.
And let me now hand it back to Ishi.
Thank you, Deepak. It is my honor to share with you the Conference Best Paper Awards. Before I move on to the awards, I would like to thank EC member Joanna Campbell and our research committee members who were involved in evaluating submissions for the Best Paper Awards. Without their diligent work, it would not have been possible to make these decisions. So thank you, Louise, Julia, David, Ilya, Chuck, Cecilia, Ashton, Songsui, Minjang, Eunice, Victoria, and Cheryl. Now on to the awards. Best Paper Awards are awarded to papers within each of the 8 tracks within the Strategic Management Division program. I will start with the Behavioral Strategy track. The award this year goes to Zhang, Toby, Yanbo, and Jongyu for their paper, Gender, Rejection, and Perseverance in Grant Applications. Congratulations. In the Corporate and International Strategy track, the Best Paper Award goes to Christopher, Libby, and Jessica for their paper, Psychological Impact of Contract Frames on Specific and Ambiguous Alliance Investments. Congratulations. In the Industry, Competition, and Strategic Entrepreneurship track, the award goes to Nick, Rowan, Solina, and David for their paper, The Uneven Impact of Generative AI on Entrepreneurial Performance. Congratulations. In the Knowledge, Learning, and Innovation Strategy track, the award goes to Sina for his paper, The Costs They Are Arising, Commercialization Costs and the Innovation Process in Drug Development. Congratulations. In the Non-Market Strategy track, the award goes to Yoli, Daniel, and Tatenda for their paper, Does Self-Regulation Generate Desired Social Outcomes? Evidence from Payment Transparency in Africa. Congratulations. In the Organization Structure, Networks, and Relational Strategies track, the award goes to Piyush, Ariana, and Panish for their paper, Digital Collaboration Technologies and Managerial Intensity in U.S. Corporations, an Examination. Congratulations. In the Resources, Capabilities, and Strategic Factor Markets track, the award goes to John and Yo for their paper, Flying Through Turbulent Environments, Physical Resource Configuration, Reconfiguration, and Redeployment. Congratulations. And last but not least, in the Strategic Leadership, TMT, and Corporate Governance track, the award goes to Hermita and Stefan for their paper, Attract and Repel, How CEO Similarity Directs Strategic Imitation Following Underperformance. Congratulations to all the winners. Now we turn our attention to the division-wide awards. First up is Bill Gluck Best Paper Award. The Bill Gluck Best Paper Award is provided for the submission judged to be the best paper submitted to the refereed scholarly program and is supported by friends and former students of Bill Gluck, the 35th president of the Academy of Management. This year, the award goes to Claudine and Elaine for their paper, Corporate Ownership and Employee Compensation. Congratulations. Next up is Sumantra Ghoshal Research and Practice Award. The Sumantra Ghoshal Research and Practice Award is awarded for the submission to the refereed scholarly program that is judged to be the best paper that advances research while deriving important implications for practice. The award honors the contributions to both research and practice made by Sumantra Ghoshal. This year's award goes to Piyush, Ariana, and Panish for their paper, Digital Collaboration Technologies and Managerial Intensity in U.S. Corporations, an Examination. Congratulations. The Robert J. Lichard Award for the best paper by a doctoral student was instituted in memory of Professor Lichard by his students and colleagues at Virginia Tech. Professor Lichard was one of the early Academy members and was active in teaching and research in strategy and organization theory. He was very much loved by his legion of students, many of whom made significant contributions to the field. It is particularly appropriate that the award is given to a promising doctoral student, since Professor Lichard considered the mentoring of students his most important responsibility. This year's award goes to Farzam for his paper, Children Left Behind, Charter Schools and the Privatization of Public Education in the U.S. Congratulations, and congratulations again to all our winners. And this concludes the awards extended to the various submissions submitted to the Strategic Management Division. I will now hand it over to Deepak for the dissertation awards.
Thank you. Every year, we recognize a small subset of recent graduates who've written exceptional dissertations. And it is certainly appropriate that we do so given that the work produced by these scholars represents some of the most promising future research in the STR division and our field. In terms of process, we had over 30 dissertation summaries submitted to the division by January 26th for consideration for the STR Outstanding Dissertation Award. As many of you know, these are detailed 10-page summaries identifying the research questions, findings, and contributions of the dissertation to the field of strategic management. We remove all author-identifying information, including author names, institutional affiliation, and dissertation title, before sending each of these summaries to research committee members. The Outstanding Dissertation Award is chosen by members of the STR Division's Research Committee who perform an invaluable role for our field. This year, we sent each dissertation summary to 4 research committee members selected to avoid conflicts of interest with the dissertation author. The 12 research committee members on the slide ranked each of these dissertation summaries based on their evaluation of the dissertation's contribution to the overall field of strategic management. Based on these rankings, we identified 5 finalists and asked these 5 finalists to submit their full dissertations after removing author-identifying information. And each dissertation was further evaluated by 7 research committee members. The committee members provided both overall evaluations and brief written comments on each dissertation. I hope that you see that this is a time-consuming process, and kudos are due to our research committee members for their amazing work on it. The STR division thanks them all for their admirable service. Allow me now to introduce the 5 finalists for the 2024 STR Outstanding Dissertation Award in alphabetical order. Amisha Miller is an assistant professor at New York University with a PhD from Boston University and advised by Shogun Ohani. Daniel Wild is an assistant professor at Indiana University with a PhD from the University of Pennsylvania, advised by Rahul Kapoor. Michael Park is an assistant professor at INSEAD with a PhD from the University of Minnesota and advised by Axel and Russell Funk. Sukun Kong is an associate professor at the University of California, Santa Barbara with a PhD from the London Business School and advised by Gary Dusminsky. Zhaoli Shirley Tang is an assistant professor at Bocconi University with a PhD from Washington University advised by Nick Argyris and Lamar Pierce. Congratulations to each of these finalists and their advisors. I hope that you, your families, and your institutions are proud of your remarkable accomplishment. What is amazing is that each of these dissertations was excellent in its own right, as summarized in the comments received from our research committee members. Please feel free to pause and read the summarized comments on the first 2 dissertations on the slide. And here are a few comments on the remaining 3 best dissertation finalists. Again, please pause to read them. These comments should encourage you to read all of these dissertations, and each one is excellent in its own way. However, one dissertation was judged by the research committee as advancing the field of strategic management more significantly than the others. And so, without further ado, please allow me to introduce and recognize Daniel Wild as the winner of the 2024 STR Outstanding Dissertation Award. Please congratulate Daniel on his award-winning dissertation, Cognitive Micro-Foundations of Industry Foresight and Strategic Commitments, Evidence within the Global Automotive Industry. Let me now hand you back to Luis.
Thank you, Deepak, and congratulations to all the award winners. I hope that you would join us at the STR Social in Chicago. It will happen just after the in-person business meeting at the Sheraton Grand, Chicago Ballroom 6. Thank you to you for listening to this recording and also for helping make STR a wonderful community. It's been an honor and pleasure to serve STR as a division chair this year, and I've truly enjoyed working with all the wonderful volunteers of STR that do such a tremendous job serving our community. Do reach out to them in Chicago and thank you for all their service they've done to the division and to our community. Thank you.